It's already been a busy Monday and now into Tuesday here in the greater West Bloomfield communities. It all began really close to home, right next door to us on the campus of the now former, temporarily, Sheiko Elementary School, where students and families and alumni and teachers and administrators from across the school district and across the district's history came back to the old Green Elementary School and Sheiko Elementary School for one final walk down memory lane as they prepare to finalize the closing of that building and prepare the demolition of Sheiko Elementary School as we formerly knew it and begin a new chapter. That all began even from the high administration of the school district as Superintendent Danya Bazzi had a chance to reflect on what Sheiko or Green Elementary School used to be and how this embarks on a new future for our elementaries.
Today we're honoring the legacy of Sheiko Elementary. There's a lot of people here to reminisce about the wonderful days that their children spent here and our staff who spent here. As we remember the past, we prepare for the future and the new elementary that will hopefully serve our students for a very long time in the future while really giving them optimal learning environments.
Many from across the history of this school had a chance to come back and take one final trip down memory lane and go back in time for a moment, even though the school currently is empty as they've moved everything into the new Sheiko building at the former Abbott Middle School and Roosevelt location, and as they've cleared it and readied it for its final demolition here in the coming weeks before they start building the new building. People like Monica had a chance to take one final trip back in time and explore their old stomping grounds.
First of all, it is Green School. I know what it says on the building, but when I was here, it was Green School, and I was here from 2nd grade through graduation in 5th grade. My experiences at the time, well, actually from 2nd grade through high school at West Bloomfield High, I was the only African American in my graduating class, and there were challenges. It has been my prayer that as we continue to grow, that this district, which is now much more diverse, will continue to grow and continue to have positive experiences for their students. But I did learn about different cultures, different religions, and it helped me grow into my HR profession.
And it's tough for me even sometimes to call it Sheiko Elementary School. I've been here at Civic Center TV for 7 years. During that entire time, it's been Sheiko Elementary School. But before that, back in my day, it was Green also, including the only experience I had in the school was back when I was in preschool. I had a summer camp experience for a couple of weeks through the school district at Green right next door. So that experience at Sheiko, formerly known as Green, unique for everybody, including going back to our building here at and the campus of the current Sheiko Elementary School, Green Media Center. The original school also got some love during that walk down memory lane earlier this week.
Little Green, so I think it's now the communications center or the television center. That was 2 classrooms, and I had 1st grade with Miss Van Heist and 5th grade with Mrs. Cox in that school, and it was pretty cool. It was you felt kind of cool because you got to walk in and out of school and go places.
So when you became a 5th grader, you went to what was then called Little Green, which I think now is a radio station or some type of station. So we were the big kids. We didn't have to come into this building unless we had lunch right here or gym. We had our own little building. It was Little Green. It was self-contained, and you had your restrooms, your classrooms right in there. And that was really where, once you attained 5th grade status, you went there and you were everything. We don't have to go where the little kids go. We're 10, and we're a big kid.
I guess I'm 10 and a big kid too, because now I'm in this building every single day. So it is, in fact, the TV and the radio station. I had a couple of people who used to go to school in this very building. They were those kids going up to be the big kids in the 5th grade classroom at some point. And even back then, actually, they had kindergarten and 1st grade, I believe, if I'm recalling correctly from our conversation, right here in this building way back in the day. And they wanted to take a tour through our front office where they used to have their class and take a look through some of our office space that used to be additional classrooms and see what the buildings become. That was a really cool experience for me, as I'm sure it was for them. But not only did former students get a chance to bring up memories, but even parents of former students got a chance to take a look back at where their kids once called home on a day-to-day basis for their schooling and pay their respects as well.
Mrs. Sheiko starting off, I mean, she was just a force, you know, and everybody just gravitated around her. And then all the teachers just took her lead, and it just just became such a special place. And it was all because of, the people involved.
And that's what every place is like, especially when you have a school building. It's not so much the experiences you have in the classroom, but the experiences you have surrounding everything that's happening in that classroom, whether it's in this building we're currently in Green Media Center, or at the former Sheiko and Green Elementary School, literally 10 steps outside of our studio across the way to the other school. Although we're saying bye to the old Sheiko, many are looking forward to a new era ahead as they'll demolish that building and build a brand new school on that campus, and looking forward to all of what that new building will bring.
Well, I like the fact that it's going to specifically be for STEM students because I think that's where the future is. And to dedicate for the town, for the West Bloomfield Township to dedicate a building specifically to that says that the township is thinking of our kids and what they need to succeed in this world.
The new Sheiko Elementary School is expected to open on this same campus in the same location in 2026. In the meantime, Sheiko Elementary School will remain in its current location at the old Abbott Middle School and Roosevelt Building at the corner of Orchard Lake and Commerce in our community. More information on the transition and even see some more photos from that amazing night they had at Sheiko Elementary School. Facebook.com/West Bloomfield Schools, or keep up to date with this project in the West Bloomfield School District on WBSD.org.